Hey, how's it going, everybody? Just got in the mail my Inzer belt. It's a used one I bought on eBay, and they said it was Inzer, and it doesn't say anything to say that it isn't or that it is. But I can tell you that this is pretty much. I'm pretty sure this is an Inzer belt because it is freaking well built. It's very stiff. It's almost like there's like a little plastic coating up here at the top, or like on the edge here. I'm pretty sure it's 10 millimeters. And it has a good weight to it. It's very stiff. Like it has. What's the cool thing about, I guess, the positive thing about buying a used belt, in this case, it's a little bit broken in already. Now this RDX belt, if you were to touch an Inzer belt and then pick this RDX belt up, you would think this thing is pretty damn cheap. So if you own an Inzer belt, you can be pretty sure that you made a great purchase. This is actually my first belt that I bought. Actually, I wasn't even planning on buying an Inzer belt. I just bought this RDX belt, and let me just show you side by side. And why did I buy RDX? Because I'm pretty much a cheap ass, and I already have a two-prong belt that's working just fine. But I figured I thought I'd treat myself and buy a lever belt. Hold on, I'm making a video. Okay, buddy. All right, that was my son. Okay, so I got these two belts here, and I think they're pretty cool. I like them both. Actually, you know what? But then if we were to compare the two, like I said, this is freaking amazing quality, I have to say. It's just well built, whereas this one here is pretty flimsy, but it's pretty still. But it's not bad. I mean, I used it today. I squatted with it. I can tell you, it's probably not going to last nearly as long. Again, when I got this belt, I thought it was pretty damn good because I compared it, and I'm actually starting to lean towards getting a single prong belt. But the one thing is that with this thing, there's like these holes here, and they don't actually. You can see how the leather's beginning to kind of. I don't know if you can really see that, but it's beginning to fray a little bit and kind of pull off because it was off. So this is actually. I'm actually gonna get an exchange for this. So this is not necessarily a bad purchase. It's really all about cost. You know, I mean, if you, well, obviously, in some instances, like a. What's a good example? Like a Mercedes is better than a Toyota. I don't know. I'll just use that as an example. Or Lexus is better than a Toyota because they're made by the same company, right? But if you can't afford a Lexus, you'll just get a Toyota and you'll still get to be able to drive a car. And that's kind of the idea here. Of course, you get what you pay for. Some people can't afford the shipping overseas for the Inzer belt. And some people are just kind of frugal and cheap like me. And man, I really like this belt. I don't need it because I already have a belt, but I really like it and I really want to get it. And I might actually just buy. Unfortunate thing is I can't really make a comparison because I bought this on eBay. They said the smallest waist it will fit is 32 inches, and it's freaking it barely fits me. I mean, it's too big, so I can't make it any smaller, which is a kind of a bummer. Let me just put this on and show you guys. So I think it's at the smallest setting right here, and it's still too loose, which kind of sucks. I was really looking forward to using this. I used the RDX belt today in training, and it turned out to be pretty fine. It worked great. I squatted a 362.5 for a double. It's kind of been a training cycle PR, if you want to call it anything. I'm really scared of squats, and I've been making progress on them. Video will be coming up soon. But just thought I'd give you my thoughts on the quality, if you should buy this belt. Again, it's all about cost, you know. Some people will say, hey, you should always buy the Inzer belt, but I'm just saying, hey, you know, money is an object, and we all have to make a living. So anyways, we want to stretch our buck to the best we can. So if I could buy all top-of-the-line shit, I would. And sometimes you just can't. Sometimes you just make choices. And I think buying a belt, a lot of people have said, is probably the best investment you can make. So, and most people, I would almost say that you should just get an Inzer belt. But at the same time, I bought a $45 RDX belt, double prong, and I guess it's the same kind of leather, but it's working just fine. Anyways, just some thoughts. I thought I'd give you first impressions video, and I'll see you guys on the next one.